On April 22nd, 2025, a day after the Pahalgam terror attack, I had made the case that the balkanization of Pakistan is a ticking time bomb. It will happen. And let me tell you, Asif Munir and Shehbaz Sharif have not disappointed me. Absolutely not. In the last 6 months since Pahalgam, we first saw Sindh go berserk against the Pakistani government's corrupt water schemes. And then we saw Baluchistan on the boil. From the Jafar Express to the attacks in Quetta, there is no place where the Pakistan army can hide from the Baluch freedom fighters anymore. No place. And then we saw the POK bring Pakistan police and armed forces to its knees, sending back the plunderers of Islamabad with their uniforms hoisted on a pole. The visuals are all there. They can be played, ladies and gentlemen. And you all know that since Friday, the Taliban has been pounding Asif Munir's army in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa as he faces an Afghan revenge for strikes in Kabul. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you some incredible images. We can run them full frame, please, of a post-apocalyptic wasteland that the Pakistanis call Lahore. Look at the carnage, look at the arson, look at the clash, look at the shooting, look at the chants, the sloganeering, the violence and the charge. These are the people of Pakistan fighting their own army. The people of Pakistan have risen against their own Pakistani rangers. And let me tell you, it's not going to stop, because that is the plight of a betrayed population, betrayed by their own armed forces. And even here, Asif Munir's forces are taking a beating unlike ever before. These are demonstrators of the Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, TLP, colloquially referred to as the TLP, Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan. And they have started marching. They are marching from Lahore. They are marching from Muridke, the same Muridke where we also pounded the Pakistanis in Operation Sindoor. These TLP demonstrators are marching towards Islamabad against their own government and its support to the United States of America, particularly Asif Munir and Shehbaz Sharif's unconditional, spine-breaking support to US President Donald Trump and his Gaza peace plan. This is not one nation, ladies and gentlemen, anymore. It never has been. We must evaluate how we've been looking at it. This strange duo of Asif Munir and Shehbaz Sharif hasn't betrayed in the last 6 months in the greed for power grab of this uninformed wannabe Musharraf Field Marshal Asif Munir, ladies and gentlemen. And in the days to come, much more is about to happen. But what is worse, do you know where Shehbaz Sharif is right now? I can show you the visuals. Right now, while his country is burning over Gaza, Shehbaz Sharif is in Sharm el-Sheikh having a 7-star party in Egypt, about to shake Trump's hand over his pro-Israel deal. This man has misplaced notions about himself and misplaced notions about his country. And that is why Pakistan is seeing what it's seeing. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, in Pakistan, this is precisely why today there is not one province in Pakistan that is now willing to draw the blood of the Pakistan armed forces. The Pakistan armed forces are collapsing from within because they are not a nation anymore. They have divided themselves into a land of social and political opportunists. Look at the Pakistani security forces being beaten up by the people of Pakistan, ladies and gentlemen. This happens, this kind of situation happens when the people in power prey on the weak, when they cannibalize their own resources, oppress the weak, and sacrifice it at the altar of their masters for their grace. And the people of Pakistan is now saying this much and no further. As the TLP is continuing to lead their march, even as the Pakistani government has crossed all limits and lines to trample them, we have reports here at Republic that 100 protesters have been killed. In fact, reports are also suggesting something more. They are suggesting that they have shot the leader of TLP, Saad Rizvi, in a desperate bid to hide Asif Munir's colossal internal security failure, because that is all that these people can do. Shoot the people, jail their own people, hide their own people, ladies and gentlemen, and actually, if I were to represent this accurately, disown their own people. So what I want to say tonight is that the fight is now very clear. It is the people of Pakistan versus the present establishment of Pakistan. You asked me what would happen in the future. I believe soon there will be no Pakistan, there will be an independent Baluchistan, maybe an Afghan Pashtun covered KPK, a Sindh possibly and hopefully free from oppression, and of course, a reunited Jammu and Kashmir, all of it back with the Republic of India. And this is not going to happen because of any liberating force. This is only going to happen because the headline of this year and the next, ladies and gentlemen, is simply going to be Pakistan versus Pakistan. That's what the news story is going to be.